Today our lesson is on stream erosion and deposition. We're first going to watch a short video showing you a stream table demo where you will see water with red dye flowing down a make-believe stream. What we'd like you to do is make observations as to what you are seeing, and you might want to even use some words that you learned yesterday in your lesson, specifically the word meander, oxbow lake, and of course erosion and deposition. Okay, hopefully you saw that there was intense erosion going on in the outside corner of both of these meanders, and even a little bit here, but it was really easy to watch it right here. If you didn't see that, you might want to replay the video so you can watch how this bank of the river is eroding. And then you should have seen how this meander was cut off and a new useful straight stream was created on this side. So if this happened in real life, this would actually form that oxbow lake feature that we discussed yesterday. Okay, so today's lesson, we're going to figure out why does water erode around the outside corners of a stream, and then where would it erode the most if we had a straight stream. Okay, so this is the picture you will see on your note sheet on page 2. We're looking at the meander of a stream right here in AB. And we want to know, okay, where is the water moving the fastest? And you can see that over here with the pink arrow. It's going to be on the outside corner of a meander, and then if it's a straight area, it's going to be in the center. And the purple area shows, or arrow shows you the areas where you're going to see the slowest movement. Okay, so in your notes, we want you to write this down. If the stream is moving straight, okay, so like in this area right here where there are no meanders or curves, we're going to find that the faster water will be in the center just below the surface. Now that's really important. We want to think about why this is happening. Well, at the top and at the sides, you're going to have friction with the side of the stream and also with the air above it, which is going to slow that water down. So if we're talking right below the surface and in the center, we're going to see that the water is moving the fastest in these locations. On the curved section, we can see that the outside corner of a meander is going to be where we see the faster water. And this is due to where water is going to move faster. So what I would do is on the bottom of this sheet, I would add in that the faster the water is moving, the more erosion you are going to have. And then of course, the slower the water is moving, the more deposition you're going to have. That's going to be a really important fact that you need to remember throughout the rest of this unit. So if we look here, the water is moving the fastest in the center. So we're going to have the most erosion on a straight part of the stream in the center and more deposition on the sides where it's moving slower. On the outside curve of a meander, where water is moving fastest, this is where we're going to have the most erosion. And where it's moving slowest on the inside corner, we're going to have the most deposition. So what we need to draw now are these cross sections of the streams to show if we looked underneath the stream, what would the stream bed look like? Where would I have the deeper sections or places where I've seen more erosion? And where would I have more shallow sections or the places where I see deposition? So let's first start with the straight section here at CD. Okay, so we're looking right across line CD. And we want to know, where is it going to be deeper? Where am I going to have more erosion? Well, remember, water is moving fastest in the center. on a straight section of a stream because there's less friction there, and it's slower on the outside. So if it's moving faster in the center, that means it's going to be deeper there. It's going to be more erosion in that center. And on the sides, there's going to be more deposition, so it's going to be more shallow. So what that stream is going to look like is you're going to have the deepest part in the center and more shallow sections on the outside. So this is where our erosion is taking place. I'm just going to put an E there for erosion. And then our deposition is going to happen on either side. Remember, water's moving fastest here, that's why there's more erosion. Water's moving slower over here, that's why there's more deposition. So if we look at section AB now, which is right here, remember, B is on the outside corner. The outside corner is going to have faster moving water. The inside corner has slower moving water. Remember, faster moving water will be where we see more erosion, and slower moving water is where we see more deposition. So when we go to draw this, erosion will be the deeper side, so B will be the deeper side, and A, the depositional side, will be more shallow. So again, this is our erosion side, and this is our deposition side. Now when you draw this, you really want to kind of make this really obvious to your teacher that this is the erosion side, okay? So we know what you're talking about, so that's why I drew that so deep. Is it necessarily that deep on that side? No, it all has to do with the speed of the water. So again, in review, where we see erosion is going to be in the outside corner of a meander, and also if it's straight, it's going to be in the center of the stream. And wherever water is moving the fastest, we're going to see that erosion, which again, outside corner is moving fastest, and the center of the stream just below the surface is moving fastest in the straight area. So the last piece that you need to do is look at the second part to this section, and you are going to draw the cross-sectional diagrams for A, B, C, D, and E, F. Pause the video and then I will give you the answers to check your work. Okay, so when we look at A, B, B is on the outside corner, so that's where water is moving fastest, so we're going to see erosion there. So you should have drawn B being the deeper side, A being more shallow, so we have erosion on this side, deposition on the other. For CD, we're looking at a straight section of our stream. So when we have a straight section, that means the center is going to be where the water is moving the fastest, so we're going to have more erosion there, and then deposition on either side. And then for EF, E is the outside corner of the meander, so that's where we're going to see the most erosion. Water's moving fastest there, so that should be your deeper side. And F is your more shallow side because of deposition. So what we'd like you to do now is turn the page to page 4, and there are 5 questions. Go ahead and answer those, and when you're done, raise your hand so your teacher can check your work.